It
It's
did.
live.
Yeah,
I am
it's
live
now.
right now on TikTok.
How about
And
that?
so let me say this while we're still talking about this real quick. For you, girly, they are going to have to go through this tower, and it's going to be nothing but traps all the way the fuck up there.
It's a good thing that she's always rolling like 18s and 20s for the good things.
But your door is going to say, could be traps. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. Might want to take a look. Something
Could
like
be
that.
a trap. Could be really easy.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. It's the same thing as the rug that's in my fucking kitchen. Definitely not a trap.
That'll be awesome.
Definitely not a trap. Just to sit there and see if somebody goes, oh, okay, cool, fuck it, I'll go. Like my buddy Jeff would be like, yeah, I'm gonna open the door and just go. Like Jeff, it says traps. No, I got this. It's fine.
Or what harm ever came from reading from a book? What harm ever come from going through a door?
Right.
And that was my little nod to
what's up, Fluffy?
To the Mummy. What harm ever came from reading from a book?
True.
Don't pick on me.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm over 1 minute. I'm gonna go grab some more to drink here because I didn't think. God, we got so in depth in what we were talking about. It's gonna be fun to actually sit here and talk to people about this.
Oh yeah.
Go get your beverage so you don't get cotton mouth.
You know what?
We would hate for it if you got so thirsty that you had to stop talking. Get that little
might have changed
the corner of your mouth
logo, but we didn't change this.
Shut up, Meg.
Aw, I don't remembered.
Oh my gosh! Look at all these awesome people coming into onto TikTok. Hey guys, how you doing? And
He's
everybody is over it. And everybody over on the YouTube side. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, me and Bones were playing Helldivers for a little bit before we started this, and
there's a shock.
Yeah. We actually bumped into a guy, Jay. The guy is pretty cool. Hopefully he comes in here and hangs out with us. He did follow us on YouTube, so guy's pretty cool.
Woo-hoo.
Anybody
but where has all the rum gone?
Hey Heather, where is the rum?
No, where has all the rum gone?
I don't know. I'm still looking for my jar of dirt.
I have that.
I have that too.
I dug it up last week.
Oh.
You found my audio twin. Like, asked her if she was on a podcast because I'm so sorry for her. If she sounds like me, I'm so sorry. But thank you, Misfits Rehab. Oh, and I saw your cute little porcupine battling his case of mange. He's so cute.
Oh, porcupines are awesome.
Oh, he's battling a really bad case of mange, and he's adorable. He's so cute.
Oh, geez. Hey, Heather, how's it going? Elmo, what's happening?
Hey,
oh my gosh,
that's on Steam, right?
What's on? Who's on? Who's on first?
Yes. It's on Steam.
Huh.
Helldivers is on Steam.
Is there a discount code anywhere that we can get it, like, I don't know, for free?
Bald like Bones. Perfect. That's what you should name him. You should change his name to Bones.
I'll look to see if I can find one.
You totes should name him Bones, or just his nickname be Bones, so that, you know. Ice cream? Really? Where are you going, and can I have some, please? I prefer gelato, but I'll take ice cream. I accept tribute in the forms of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, gelato, and Sprite Lemonade.
Are you trying to say they need to sacrifice this stuff?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I know we try. I know we say no labels, but I tell you, this stuff is like crack for me. I could live on. I literally could. And Starbucks.
Yeah.
Sprite Lemonade is Sprite Lemonade is my.
Yes, we can give games. That is true.
What happened when we're what?
We need to get
I said I accept tribute in the form of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Sprite Lemonade, and Starbucks.
Hold on, Sprite Lemonade?
Oh, dude. Yeah. I know we don't use labels. But I love this stuff.
Yeah, that whole
Ain't
part of
crazy
the
Irish.
whole
That's what
part right there has got to get blurred out.
Yeah.
I said the name though, so good luck
There you
blurring. You gave tribute to Cat and Bones in the form of food stuff. Oh,
Yeah, you can just give me a tribute in form of food stuff. I'm good.
but
Is that who I think it is?
What did you do? Wait, Helen, did you just call me fat?
I didn't call you fat.
No, Heather did.
I called you but Misfits Rehab called you bald, and she's gonna name her Porcupine with Mange Bones.
Porcupine with mange bones. Nice. Do it.
He's bald, like you.
I would be honored. I would be honored.
Yeah, she even says so over there in the chat. He's bald, like
What?
Bone.
Bones, tell them about me earlier today.
About how you suck at Helldivers?
Oh, ouch.
Do you really want him to tell about that?
If the shoe fits, Bone Daddy.
He won't be nice about it. You know this.
I think it's a girl, though. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's okay. She can still
Bones
be
doesn't
called
care.
Bones.
Yeah.
Well, Bones is a girl hiding in a man's body. Thank God he didn't hear that.
Exactly. Yes.
You know what? Just give it a second. Just give it a second. I wanted the wife to see the opening, by the way.
Okay. You ready?
She needs a second.
Oh.
Wait,
She hasn't seen it.
Oh no, I was gonna make a very bad joke, but I decided to not.
Wait a minute. What hasn't she seen?
Well, it would go with your character, wouldn't it?
Well, now that you mention it,
Right? I should have made you the final boss.
that could be a thing. I mean, she could go in there and sneak in, go and disable
Pit Boss Bones and the final boss of Mira. Oh wait, that title's taken up by The Rock now. Sorry.
She just every time you try to attack her, she's like, "Really? That's all you got?
Really?
Pussy."
Really?
dick.
I'll throw my
I've
tackle
had
box
better
at you.
workarounds.
Really?
Throw my tackle box. That's a weapon. That'd be a perfect weapon for her.
It really, he is kind of a weapon.
Whoa. Hey, easy.
Well, she takes it hard, not easy.
I did not need to know that.
Goddamn right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you all something real quick. As it sits right now, you guys know us for what we are, the GXS podcast. Today, we lay that to rest. Welcome.
We killed it. We murdered it like the last boss.
Alt delete, everybody. Alt delete.
Welcome to 4HP.
Raise your horns into the air. There is plenty here to share. All are welcome. Take a chair and sing a song loud.
Oh, shit.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I wasn't prepared. Wait,
Oops.
let me get my giant horn.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 4HP, 4 Heathens podcast is what we're going to call this now. We completely revamped this thing, and we are going to be the same podcast that you all know and love, but at the same time, the name is changing. It's for all, it's for everyone, 100% for the people, but by us. So,
And I want to give a quick shout out. If you didn't know, the opening song, that is by Miracle of Sound.
And we have permission.
We've gotten permission from Gav.
Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do it centrally. Hey, YouTube. Hi, baby. We got permission for this song, so calm down. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna love on you no matter what.
So yes,
So
we
basically
got
what Bones is
permission
trying to say is
from
say-
Gav.
Oh,
who
sorry.
is Miracles of Sound, and
Yes.
he is the original creator of Valhalla Calling, that many people have actually redone, like your Peyton Parishes and stuff like that. But he basically
I feel
gave
dirty.
us full permission as long as that we give credit and we're giving credit on the title.
Yes, we're going to give credit on the title. We're going to give credit in description. We'll give credit in the podcast. Do not take this down, YouTube. Calm down. We have permission. If you don't believe us, fucking ask them.
Yeah,
Right.
calm your pits, Becca.
Wow.
Now, if you'd like to see the full on, we can play that.
Yeah, if you guys want to see the full on intro that we that actually the Bomber and all credit goes to Bomber for these intros that have been done and for the logo. Bomber has put time and effort into this where he does not have time, but he has all the effort in the world. And he's done a fabulous job. The new logo I actually put in here on this so you guys could actually see it. Well, I had it in here. Where'd it go? There it is. No,
You love it,
yeah,
you know
that's
it.
overlay. Right here. This is the new logo.
Woot woot.
Check that out.
So there you go. New logo, new name for HP. That is us. And it's behind Pit Boss, of course, too. You know.
And Discords has been updated.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to see the full intro, we can do the full intro real quick. I would say just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Just remember, we're the same 4 sarcastic assholes that you've all come to love and hate.
Right. Love.
Raise your horns into the air. There is plenty here to share. All are welcome. Take a chair and sing a song loud and strong. Men of war and men of care. Maidens fierce and maidens fair. Raise your horns into the air and sing.
Yay!
I was ready that time.
I
Woohoo!
love it.
Hey,
I love the men's
my
cams.
first
It's the perfect evolution of beard growth.
The baby beard, the semi beard, and the holy fuck is that pubic hair on your chin?
Wait,
It almost
who's got the pubic hair?
Never mind.
Oh,
Bomber.
Bomber.
Oh, Bomber? No, Bomber's got the. He's the only full-fledged dwarf in the fucking company here. Okay.
He's got the pubic hair that hasn't been touched since like the 1970s.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, all right. No,
Ladies and gentlemen, Amira, don't cancel her.
If
I'm
you
on one. Sorry.
scratch underneath of it, you may find something poking you.
Right.
Probably a finger, but
Well, that was from Polar Knights over there on Twitch. Guys, don't forget we're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. If TikTok goes away, you'll find us on Twitch. You'll find us on YouTube. And I don't know where else. We'll find another place to go. Good
We
evening
got-
from Norway. Well, thank
we
you
got
very much.
Norway.
That's
Hey,
gonna
what's going
happen.
on, guys?
He's like, you guys are American. Why are you doing Viking shit?
He's like, you don't have a true Norwegian on the show.
You want to bet?
Oh,
I'm sorry, I came from Deutschland. I'm not Norwegian.
fair.
Bomber
YouTube is
has
more funner.
Norwegian.
Wow.
Bobbin,
It's like
Bomber has
so-
Norwegian, and my ancestry thing says I do too. So not true.
that's like talking to my 8-year-old right there.
YouTube is more funner.
When did you add an extra N?
Funny.
Listen,
Because-
Joker, this is why I have to like hide your speech from Helldiver sometimes because it's horrible.
Dude, but funny as hell.
So, guys, this is the debut of the 4HP podcast. Welcome. Thank you all for coming in. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming and watching us. And please do me a favor. Let people know, like, comment, share, do all the good things. Make sure you hit the notification bell if you want to know when we go live. We go live every Sunday at 5 o'clock Central, and whatever time zone that is for you, fucking figure it out because I'm not gonna.
You know, for some people that it's like 7:30.
7:30 is 5 o'clock. The math isn't mathing.
Exactly. Colleen, are you still in here?
750.
7:50. Okay. Well,
She is further east than me.
how in the hell is it 7:50?
Okay.
Colleen, where are you at?
She's
What
in
location?
Canada.
Oh,
Oh,
Canada. Oh, well, Canada doesn't make sense anyway. So.
But
like, are we
she's-
talking like Nova Scotia?
she's like slightly further east than the East Coast.
We're talking about that she's in the future. That's how far east she is. She's almost Australian. She's almost into tomorrow.
No.
She told me I was like, where are you at? She's like, all right. I said, what time it was there? And she's like, oh, it's like 8:30. I'm like, huh? It's
Newfoundland. Now that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so we have somebody from Norway and somebody from Newfoundland in here today. That's awesome. Love it.
We are inter-freaking.
Hold on, I hit you a follow. I just need to delete somebody. I have a limit of 3,000 I can follow. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's
get rid of somebody else. They're not as cool as we are.
Raph, what is going on? How you doing?
Measured in hours. Yeah, she actually explained it to me that it was part of.
Oh, hey, Raph.
But it was part of some type of years ago when they were part of something else, and they basically adopted the half-hour thing, and so
when are we going to get Wrath in the middle of this thing,
dude?
Whenever I don't know.
Whenever he quits making excuses about something, and actually comes in and hangs out with us again.
He deleted the girl doing squats for $1.
Oh, gee, rock on.
Well, if you pay Bones enough, he might do squats for you.
Listen, I'm not doing squats for $1, but I know Pit Boss will.
Pit Boss will do it for $50.
Listen, Pit Boss will. Oh, God damn it!
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we didn't say do the ugly hamster dance. We did not.
All I can see is this.
They got aluminum in them.
Facts.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Oh, I hope you don't pay $1 for those squats.
No.
That's fine. Our dollar's worth about 25 cents now.
I need eye bleach.
It's worth it, believe me. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about a couple of things. Number one is going to be on the list, of course, is the TikTok ban. Number two, we're going to have a Reddit story brought to us by our lovely Amira. She loves to go to Reddit and find us stories to talk about. And then after that, we're going to talk about the future of this channel, where we're going to head with it, what we're going to do with it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to play to all your nerdy little hearts. If you are a D&D fan, you're going to have fun with this. If you are... Bomber, I'm about to cash up you $1. Why would you cash up Bomber $1? Because he didn't squat?
Wrath, do you use a squatty potty when you do that?
Squatty potty?
Oh, wow.
Toby is the reason I bought a squatty potty. I just want to point that out.
I got one of those in the other room so I can keep my son from sliding off the toilet and putting shit all over the place.
Woo-hoo! Yay!
He's like, Dad, the toilet hurts. Well, fucking here, use this. It feels a lot better. I bet it fucking does. Quit sliding your ass off my toilet and leaving shit on the rim.
So when does Gen X come? Oh my God.
I'm sitting in a Discord server, VC, and I'm scared, Bomber. You know why. I do have to get one.
I just
when do Gen X... okay. Well, that's the reason, Polar, that's the reason why we switched it from Gen X. I haven't switched it on YouTube yet. This is the new opening for all this. See who's from... but Gen X Studios is no longer available anymore. We're changing the website. We're changing everything. It's going to be 4HP, which is literally considered the Four Heathens podcast, or it can be, whatever 4 horsepower, 4 hit points, 4 horny people, whatever. Okay, you're 51 years old and you're still rocking it out like you're 20. Shut up. Exactly. So when she's not going to argue with a compliment, but I wanted to do it this way so it would encompass everyone, not just Gen X. Yes, we're all for Gen Xers, but we're also all for heathens, and we wanted to get it to where we could have anybody and everybody, because I've talked to people both of Gen X, younger and older both, and everybody has said the same thing. It feels like it's just for Gen X. It's not for everyone. So
Rat's comment, The four
my uncle and new one too.
the
Yeah,
apocalypse.
the 4 horse
There
people
you
of the
go.
apocalypse. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't say 4 horsemen anymore, so we have to say 4 horse people. It's all.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Well,
My horn is bigger than yours.
Well, I mean that's fine. My horn's blacker than yours and thicker.
Mine's still bigger.
That's fine. I might not bottom it out, but I'll stretch out the edges.
You wish.
Listen,
I just got a Stein.
Listen.
Anyway.
We all can't fit in your Arby's 5 for $5, but we can try.
Nothing like that Arby's
You
horse sauce.
really want to push the
Horsey sauce.
So this will be the first and last podcast I'm on. 'Cause I'm gonna die, motherfuckers.
You're
So
this close. This close.
love you too, honey.
Hey, Wild Wolf, how you doing? Thank you
So
for coming
let's get into it, guys.
Shriveled up like a stack of dimes.
It's in a cold pool.
Why is this spicy?
Yes, I am definitely pushing the buttons. So we're gonna get into this, and we're gonna talk about the important thing going on right now, which is the TikTok ban. Now, unfortunately, if you want to talk about the TikTok ban, it's gonna be a hair bit political, but at the same time, when it comes down to it, and I know you guys don't like political, I understand 100%. So we're gonna try to leave as much politics out of it as we can, but I highly doubt it's gonna happen. The thing is, the TikTok ban was voted on by a lot of different senators in Congress.
Leave that comment alone.
Right. And they voted yes, and people are calling them out on TikTok. And what they're doing is not only calling them out on TikTok, they're also calling out what state they're from and how much they donated to Meta before and after the ban.
Right.
So I know in Oklahoma, and I'll bring mine up as an example, we're not happy with our senators here. We have 2 senators in Oklahoma. Both of them voted yes. Both of them, one of them had donated $150,000 3 times to Meta. Well, not donated, but bought Meta stock for $150,000 3 times before the ban. And then after they voted yes on the ban, he also bought $450,000 worth of Meta stock twice.
Oh.
So he bought over $1 million in Meta stock after he voted yes on the ban, which to me is anybody insider trading.
Yeah, that goes back to the whole like get the fucking money out of politics. Number one, and yeah, I don't think any senator or congressperson should ever own fucking stock.
And Wrath makes a damn good point. And so does Polar.
Yep. They want to be able to control the narrative.
They do. They want to control it. That's the thing. They don't want to. When it comes down.
And trading.
Insider trading. So when it comes to.
I'm sorry.
Will spell check your shit, people. When it comes down to it, it's all said and done. It's about the algorithm.
Yeah, they don't care about anything else. They just want the fucking algorithm.
They don't care about the 7 million businesses on TikTok. They don't care about the 170 million people that are on the app. They want the algorithm because they know that they can, if they have that, they can do their own app and control it the way they want to. Mm-hmm. The whole propaganda bullshit that they're spewing is bullshit. They want the algorithm.
There's more data breaches in every other app than on TikTok. There hasn't been one.
Yeah. If you have a smartphone, your data's out there. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you have a smartphone, your data's out there.
Right.
So here's my thing. If you guys are not literally screaming at the top of your fucking lungs at your general or even about the ban at all, don't be surprised when it goes away. Don't be surprised. You're going to sit back and say, oh, yeah, people's got lawsuits on it and it's not going anywhere. Bullshit. It's got 9 months. They went from 6 to 9. Now it's got 9 months. And so I'm going to say this is a political play, honestly.
Oh, God, yes, it is.
So I think, honestly, he's going to take it and he's going to veto that bill at some point and say, look, guys, I did this for you. I did it for The Rock.
Well, and honestly, no matter who's sitting in that seat will do the same thing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, Kennedy's already said he'll take it away events.
They're going to sit there and dangle this and get people all riled up, and then however the path is going, then all of a sudden he's going to go, nope, I made a decision. I'm not passing.
And look, I'm not even going to say their names. I'll just do it this way. Whether it's old, orange, or independent. You like that one, Bomber? Whether it's old, orange, or independent, they're gonna do something. Now, I think the old is not going to do shit. The orange is going to do something. Don't know. God, fucking flip a coin. And the independent has already said he is suing to overturn it, and he's also going to, if he gets in, that he will overturn it completely. So. If you're going to vote independent this year. That's all I can say.
I honestly think that no matter what's going to happen towards the end of this, it's just going to like either fade away, or it's just going to be like, I made the decision. I'm the shiny knight on the horse. I love everybody.
Okay, here's the thing.
Polar, they did.
Under the Desk covered this very beautifully, and she's got it pinned on her TikTok. And there are 3 things that she says that she's not worried about the ban for. And one of them is very, very true.
I can pull it up.
But what she talks about though is TikTok is going to wrap this up in so many lawsuits for violating the First Amendment. And the fact that they can prove that they have more security on this platform, that platform versus any other media platform like it, that they're already going above and beyond.
Right.
And the there's another person, I think it's on one of her other ones. One of the vice presidents is, again, a U.S. citizen, female woman, cool looking chick. And she's like, we're already the most secure thing out there. this is a bunch of bullshit is basically what she says without saying it. She's a lot more politically correct than I'm being tonight. But yeah, if you want
how many billions?
Yeah, no, I'll play it.
How many billions they've spent already?
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to get into all that. We definitely don't want to get into all that. We definitely don't want to get into all the politics bullshit. We know why.
No. Yeah.
But at the same time, I will say this: we don't want to get into it, but it has to be talked about at some point. And not in a way of what side is doing what, but as to what the U.S. government is doing to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
One. Oh, you mean fucking us raw?
Dude, it's at this point we're on the we're on the cusp. And number 2 is they need to keep calling these senators out that have voted yes and have donated or have bought stock in Meta that are doing the insider trading shit. And when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, if you guys don't like the way it's going, who gives a shit who's president at this point? Your senators are the ones that are making the decisions, not the president. So
here's the other thing too. When you get into the whole bite dance end of it, the guy that created the platform, that created the algorithm, is retired. He owns like 20%, and he has no litigation, nothing against him. There's no affiliation to the CCP at all. There's not a fucking paper trail on this guy that makes him dirty anywhere. Right. So where are they getting this whole thing that the CCP is what's behind this whole bill? They're looking for an excuse because they're 100%. Mad. That's all it comes down to. They're not
getting the money from the 7 million people that have businesses. They're not getting the money from the algorithm that makes TikTok what it is.
Right.
They're not getting any money from it at all, and that's what's pissing them off is the fact that people have a voice. They have businesses that are independent from what they want, and the fact that they can't control what people say on here.
The other thing, they're making money. They're not making enough. They're getting their federal income tax out of it. People are still paying their taxes. They're not getting enough.
Well, they can just print off some more like they have been.
Right.
When they had the president or CEO in Congress, and he basically, the one senator kept like badgering him, going, well, you belong to CCP, don't you? And he's like, no.
They asked him if he was a Chinese citizen, if he's ever been a Chinese citizen, if he has a passport to China. Like, I don't know how many times.
And he's like, I'm Singaporean.
Yeah.
Well, and they're going, American. China.
He's married to America.
He said, wait, isn't your wife and child American? Yeah. But you're Chinese, right? No, I'm from Singapore. Like, I wouldn't be able to hold my tongue.
Or needed a geography lesson.
Right. And that's the thing. Is like most of them.
Right.
That's what irritates me. That would explain a lot. These lines of questions.
Yeah.
That are so daft.
Yeah,
so
they're just
stupid
incompetent at this point,
just to get a sound bite.
right? And
To
they're just
get you
incompetent
to-
at this point.
And
I
they're
want to
the
know, did that
ones.
guy get his education out of a Cracker Jack box?
Well, and the funny
No,
thing
they
is
don't
that
even know how to use the app.
those are the ones that try to pull that shit in, like during stuff like this, are the biggest ones that are gonna go, I'm not answering that because you're trying to get a sound bite out of me. You're trying to get me a gotcha question.
Moment.
And I'm like,
Yep.
you do it more than anybody else.
Right. So
I mean,
I'm
they
going to
don't
play
even know
this.
how to use the app.
They don't. I mean, one of them asked them if the app will take over your Wi-Fi. They're inept. They're incompetent. They're old. They have no idea anything about technology.
No.
They need people that are more in tune with today's technology and stuff like that in there. But that's neither here nor there. If you don't want your old fucking great grandpa in the fucking Senate, then vote him out so he can quit taking naps there and take naps in the retirement home. I'm gonna play
that
this,
Morse
and then I've
code?
got one question for you guys after this video plays, because I want to know one thing from you. So let's do this first, and then we'll go from there.
Here's the 3 reasons I'm not feeling that bad about the TikTok ban that passed the Senate last night and is headed to Biden's desk for signature. Looking at this piece of legislation, it was incredibly rushed and it is incredibly limited. It is the least harmful attempt to ban TikTok we have seen in the last year. We go all the way back to 2020 with Trump's attempts to ban TikTok. That was an actual TikTok ban. They were saying, like, cut it out right now. If we fast forward to Mark Warner's Restrict Act that would have forced the divestment and banning of TikTok, that was incredibly serious legislation. It also allowed the American government to spy on people in a way that we haven't seen since the Patriot Act. That failed. Montana tried to ban TikTok, and a judge told them that it was likely going to run afoul of First Amendment rights. And overall, the state had not proved that there was any harm being done to the users. The Montana case also made clear that Americans have the right to give their data privacy to whoever they want to. They also have the right to view propaganda and even to hate the United States if they want. And the states can't impose a ban because they think that that stuff is bad. Those are
Damn.
Wow.
I love her.
Damn.
your First Amendment rights. Let's not forget also that we have one of the most dysfunctional Congresses in modern memory. The likelihood of them being able to enforce this law is extremely low because they're saying China needs to divest from TikTok. Well, China doesn't own TikTok. It's 60% owned by global investors, including Americans. 3 of the 5 seats on TikTok's board are Americans.
The fact that she said that they're inept and shit was just like, okay, that's
I love her.
yes.
That was spicy.
And just so you guys know, and I'll say it now, we're not an anti-government channel or an anti-government establishment or anything like that. We're not.
No.
We are people that believe in a fair government. And right now,
Right.
the government is not being fair to
No.
anybody except for the
Wait.
rich.
We believe in a fair government, and yet all 4 of us are stuck living in the United States with an unfair government.
Right. 100%. I mean, we could be like the French and just start spraying shit everywhere.
Oh, chapeau de oui.
Let her do her other couple. She gets going.
All right.
2 non-Americans on the board are ByteDance's CEO who lives in Singapore and Neil Shen, who works for the American capital company Sequoia, although he is based in Hong Kong, as many financial market people are. So who has to divest? Is it the TikTok employees who are headquartered in Los Angeles and Singapore who own 20% of the app? Is it the 60% of global investors, including Jeff Yass, the richest man in Philadelphia, who owns 15% of TikTok just by himself? Or is it the only person of Chinese descent, the founder of TikTok, the guy who created the entire platform, who basically retired on his earnings from TikTok and still holds 20% stake? The Chinese founder who has never been tied to the CCP and has no pending allegations of impropriety. Doesn't make sense. Now, here's the second reason why I'm not totally worried. TikTok is expected to challenge this based on capitalist principles. They're going to set up a high stakes and lengthy battle that will keep this legislation unenforceable for, I don't know, until this app isn't even fun anymore. I've also been reached out to by a lawyer who is trying to put together a class action lawsuit of creators and businesses who would be negatively impacted if this ban were to go into effect. And I'm not sure I'm joining that class action lawsuit, so I'm going to wait until I have more information until I give you details on what that might look like. And the third idea being batted around.
Now, I will say this. I don't agree with what she said right there about it's going to be tied up in all this legislation. Yes, it'll be tied up in the legislation. 100%. I agree with that part. But that doesn't mean you need to be silent about it just because it's going to be tied up in legislation. Let your voice be heard about the TikTok ban. If you are that hardcore about it, then make sure you remind people from time to time that it's still out there and it's still possible.
Right.
Until you get a guaranteed thing from the court saying, hey, you cannot ban TikTok, period. Because if it falls to the wayside, it could still be banned. You never know.
True.
You don't know what's going to happen. So yes, it'll be tied up in legislation. I agree with her 100% on that, but always make your voice heard.
Right.
Right now is if an individual state's governor and their attorney general would bring a lawsuit against the federal government for trying to force this TikTok ban. The state could try and show that its residents are experiencing undue harm as a result of this federal legislation. It would then go to the Supreme Court where they could argue First Amendment violations, all kinds of things. So for right now, I'm not freaking out. I'm just going to keep making content and doing the things that we love to do. And I hope that you will too. Here's the 3 reasons I'm not feeling.
I agree with her.
Wow. I agree.
It was succinct, it was to the point, and it gave everybody enough of a I'm not sure how it can quell the fear a bit, because everything she said is completely truthful and everything she said is accurate. I saw that and just decided to
I'm not anti any president. I'm sorry, but that shit's fucking funny.
That's funny.
Dude, anytime a president comes off, it's like whenever Trump got into office, that shit was 4 years of fucking comedy for me. SNL took that shit to the extreme, and it was beautiful and it was great. Now they did the same thing with Biden. It was beautiful and it's great. I'm just like, what's SNL gonna do? Fuck the bullshit.
I'm not for either political party, but I love how SNL treats all of the presidents the same. They are all bottom of the barrel. They are all lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut, and they treat them all equally. They hate on them equally.
Hold on,
so
did you say lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut?
I sure did.
Jesus Christ, you're 51.
Wow, I need that down here in the South.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm technically your 104-year-old grandma is showing on that one.
Dude, yes. Sorry.
I lived in Texas. It was a saying I heard. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys don't know, Amira's grandma turned 104 when?
April 16th.
So April 16th, 104. She showed us a picture of her grandma in the Discord. This woman doesn't look like she's beyond her mid 70s or just like right at 80. She is in phenomenal health.
You're welcome.
I don't have it like queued up or anything.
Oh, okay.
But she is in phenomenal health for her age, and I want to ask this woman what her secret to life is.
Like, so I can tell you part of it. So, well, I would love to have her on the show, but it would be hard to do because she's extremely hard of hearing. That is one of the 2 major medical issues. She's very hard of hearing.
Yeah.
She has a pacemaker.
Okay.
The only thing that this woman takes every day is an aspirin. She does not take any medications whatsoever. She has no major health issues that cause her to be medicated. And that is my grandmother. That is my grandma. And
4 fucking years old. Look at that woman.
She's had both hips replaced, both knees replaced, and had a lateral fracture from hip replacement to knee replacement about 8 years ago. So she's got a titanium plate wrapped around her femur with a couple of screws in it. And other than that, and having had 5 children, that's it.
Wow.
That literally, she takes no medication. This woman used to run on fucking Manhattans and Gallo Brothers wine.
Wow.
Wow.
For her birthday, she asked for a 6-pack of, would they get her Schlitz, I think? And she opened one at the table with her cake.
Grandma, what you want for your birthday? I want a 6-pack of Schlitz malt liquor.
It might not have been Schlitz,
but
it started with an S. I just can't remember which one it was. But
no, we're going with Schlitz.
We're going with Schlitz.
She still walks. She still talks. She does all of her major. She does all her stuff now. Her hair, her coif is done weekly.
At 104, she's doing all this?
The only thing she cannot do anymore is cook or drive.
That's the thing, though. Like I work in a retirement center We don't call them old folks' homes or nursing homes anymore. They're called retirement centers. There's so much new language you got to learn. But I see people all the time. I'll put it to you this way. The history that is there, this is why I want to talk to you, Grandma, because of the history. But the history that is there, we have a gentleman that was a POW in Vietnam with John McCain. We have another gentleman that was a POW in another war. We have one gentleman, and I really can't say the word, but you know who I'm talking about, the Fuhrer.
Oh, my distant relative. Got it.
He marched with him in Austria as one of the brown shirt boys. Wow. Those little boys that were in the brown shirts that had to march with him.
The mini SS.
In a sense, that was the thing. He was forced to march with them. All those boys were forced to march. And
that was the children's right.
Who the fuck can say that? Who in this life can actually say, I marched with that guy? I was there when the Fuhrer was marching down the street. I was behind this motherfucker. I met him. Who the hell can say that?
I asked my grandmother when we were there. I was there the weekend before her birthday, and I said, so what is the one thing that has changed about yourself and your outlook through all the things that you've seen? She's like, well, I used to be, this political party, and she says, and with age comes wisdom, and now I'm not part of that political party. And I'm not going to go which way she went because that's her opinion. And then I said, so what is the best advice you could ever give me? She says, sit down, put your fucking feet up, and have a drink.
Nice.
I like her.
So when I went home that night, I came home, I cracked open a Record-a-Lig, I put my feet up, and that's how I spent my evening.
Golly.
104. No fear.
To be 104 and just to be able to sit there and tell people what you've dealt with in life, what you've done, what you've gone through. But I that's the thing. I want to go through and I want to talk to these people about the history that they have had and everything. And it's just amazing because what we're doing is deleting history all the time. So just make sure you know what is.
He was talking about rooms.
I want to say her first vote. I want to say her first time she voted, it was when Eisenhower ran.
My dad said he thought she was 80. Wow, there's a compliment right there, and didn't even.
Yeah, no, she looks like she looks young as hell. That's the thing. When next time you talk to your grandma, you tell her that all the love from us. She looks absolutely amazing. Have a Schlitz on us, whatever it takes.
Or a Blitz
she's
and a
absolutely
pancake.
amazing. Tell her happy birthday.
I will definitely do that. She's a cool old lady, I tell you. And she doesn't hold any punches. Like there's a guy that sits at her table because they have a signed CD in the dining room. And I mean this is strictly her. I'm just repeating. She says, the old guy next to me, he's daft. And I was like, okay. She's the other one across from me. He's a fucking slug. He doesn't do shit but sit there and eat.
Like, dude, I like her already. A bong and a beer.
Grandma just toking one up.
So
I remember back in the day.
Funny story. My uncle, her youngest child, is only 13 years older than me. I'm 51. He's going to be 65 this year. My uncle Tom, he went to Michigan State University. His junior year, he had some particular birthday. My grandmother bought him a glass bong with a pot leaf etched into it, and it was dusted with gold, and it came on a wooden tray. It had a shot glass to hold matches that were gold tipped. It had a little groove in the front for all your clean ready to go, and it came with a rolling machine and papers. My grandmother bought this for him.
Wow. Dude, I love her. I love her.
I think he turned 25, so it was a big deal. So she bought it for him. I think I was 12. So he was 25 and she bought that for him. And I
listen, when that woman goes, we need to have like a fucking full tribute to her. I swear.
I've got pictures. I've got pictures that go way back of her. I've got old pictures.
Cool.
We're definitely be.
Bomber will make a very lovely compilation video for her. Oh my God. Okay, so we talked about the TikTok ban. We watched the video. So here's my question to you guys. If TikTok gets banned, what are you going to do, Bomber?
I was gonna come up with something funny, but no, seriously.
That was your something funny.
Guess it's
I was
time
going to come up with something funny, but
I guess it's time to put on my serious pants.
I guess it's time.
He's wearing
to start
pants.
OnlyFans.
No, I mean, honestly, what would you do without TikTok?
Honestly, I'd probably still like make videos, but I'd post them probably either on YouTube or like Instagram.
Yeah.
Probably not as often.
That's all meta. So
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends. You know, I mean, I don't post as much as I used to. I want to kind of get back to that.
Right. I need to as well.
I've got like at least 4 or 5 different ideas that I want to do that I just need to take the time to actually to do them. But yeah, I mean, I think I would still probably try to get some type of creative content out there somewhere.
Right. I mean, we're still going to be on here.
Well, right.
Well, yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I'm not going to stress about it. You know, that type of thing where it's like, oh my God, my life's over. Because I've met the people that I've met.
Right.
I would have a lot more time to do anything else.
Wait,
well,
what does it say?
now here's the thing. TikTok has already started
Yeah,
making another app that's
included
available in
heroes.
other countries, and it's not available here yet. It's called TikTok Notes. Basically, it's an Instagram style TikTok is what it's going to be. And you know, they've got a backup in case it gets fucking, you know, banned, but at the same time, yeah, how long is TikTok Notes is going to last if they ban that? So
Right.
What I wonder is, is if it comes down to it, will TikTok give us a way? I mean, all of us, because we all have accounts. Obviously, all of our viewers have accounts.
right.
Will they give us a way to download our profile like in one mass like file, like somehow to bring all of our content we've already got for, especially when you get creators like say Toby or the News Girl or Under the Desk, some way to take that and transfer our information profile as is to this backup, this TikTok Notes.
Yeah, just one by one.
I
just save them to your phone, and yeah. So if you've got 1,000 videos, you're going to save 1,000 videos. My personal opinion is go through, grab your most popular ones, and put them on something else.
Yeah, put them on a cloud somewhere.
Yeah.
Wrath is right on this big time. There's going to be a major uptick just in VPNs alone.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I'll be watching China Talk at that point.
I'll be stationed over in Toronto because that's closest to me, so it's fine.
I'll be on Mexico Talk.
Right?
I'll be British Columbia.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be Cuba, and that's probably the closest.
I'm gonna have my loonies and my toonies ready for when I need to go and make a purchase.
So okay, so we know what Bomber's gonna do. He's gonna go to other places and post his stuff and continue his creation. Pit Boss, what about you?
Well, I've tried multiple different apps. I mean, I've done multiple different media apps of all types. I think I'm just gonna spend more time with the family. That's, you know, it's not gonna end my life. It's not gonna end my life if TikTok turns around and goes, we're done.
Yeah,
no, that's not
I get that 100%. No, that's understandable.
I'll have more time on my hands. I bet it. That sounds bad. Anyway,
dude, I want to see those motherfuckers just like, you got a 10-second video, bro? I just need a 10-second video. Bro. You want a 10-second video, bro? I just need a little TikTok, man. You got some VPNs for me so I can get some that TikTok? Because you know there's gonna be fiends that are gonna be out there just like, man, just I'll get on my knees for some TikTok, bro. Hey, it's an addiction. People are addicted to their phones. They're addicted to TikTok. It's the way it is. If you
Mrs. Pitboss has weighed into that.
Well, you take the drug user's drug away, and what do? They fiend for that, and they try to go get something else somewhere else. I mean, come on. Let's just be honest. Everybody sits there and says, "Oh, we're going to ban Meta whenever this happens." No, you're fucking not. You're going to go straight to Meta because that's the only source of entertainment. Now you're going to have to scroll Facebook again and see all the depressing fucking quotes and shit.
Yeah.
I am so tired. I still got to point this out. I remember when the government went after Meta.
Right.
And, you know, caught them for selling our private information.
And
But
Meta's still
okay.
around.
And Meta's still doing it. Okay, fine then.
So
If you're
how
gonna
much
do
kickback
one
money
or the
did they get from that?
Right. Well,
Depends.
like I said, there's senators that are investing in Meta right now. Hard. Whenever
Oh,
the
yeah.
senators start investing in Meta hard, that tells me that it's going to go through. I mean, it's come on, read between the lines. It's not fucking hard. It's not hard to figure it out. So, Amira, same
maybe
question
that's what
to you.
a lot of these senators. I mean, you know, we give them a lot of credit for being that dumb and that ridiculous.
Right.
And at the same time, try to and sometimes give them a little bit too much credit of being diabolical.
Well, they are to a point. I think they play stupid very well.
But I honestly think that a lot of these senators are going and investing in other like Meta, hoping hope that something would.
Bro, that's an
fall
expensive
apart.
ass hope to sit there and put over $1 million into something, hoping
Well,
it's gonna fucking.
And what did us Gen Xers learn when we were kids? Put hope in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first.
Pretty much.
Right.
True.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Amir, the same questions to you. What are you gonna do if TikTok gets banned?
Day drink. No,
Okay, I'm
in
watching
all
that one.
in all
She
seriousness,
gonna get that Schlitz.
in all seriousness, when I get to work early on purpose, I like to sit outside, vape, get my nicotine in before I got to go sit inside for a while, and I scroll TikTok. And there's a few creators I specifically really go and catch up on because I usually don't look over the weekends. I will probably start taking my Kindle with me and sitting out in the parking lot at work and vaping and read. I also, and I'm a dinosaur, I know, I still play Pokemon Go. I will, and there's a lot of Pokemon in my building and in my parking lot. I will probably do more of that, to be very truthful. But yes, I will probably day drink, and that doesn't necessarily mean alcohol. It probably just means a lot more caffeine. So Starbucks cards are always welcome because Amira is going to need them to stay awake.
Squirtle, I choose you. Anyway,
Yeah, fuck you, Pipples.
There was a whole conversation last night about Squirtles.
I don't like. We can move on.
Okay,
Moving on.
So my turn. Yeah,
Hey, Bones, what are you going to do if
yeah,
TikTok
what are you
goes
gonna
away?
do?
I'm gonna go catch Squirtle. Apparently.
Don't you already have one in the house?
Yeah.
Oh my
you know,
God.
I had two at one point, but
Oh, Christ.
no. What am I going to do? I'm probably, if it gets banned, I'm probably going to breathe a sigh of relief. To be honest, because it's going to be one of those things that I love the app. I love everything about the app, but it's toxic as fuck.
You're not wrong.
And
Right.
That's the biggest problem that we have with the app is it's toxic as fuck. Will I be sad that it's gone 100%? But the people that I give a shit about, I have on my Snap, I have on my phone. The people that I've met throughout the app that I know, like you guys, I have you guys on my phone. I'm not worried about if the app goes away. If it goes away, great. If it doesn't go away, great. But I mean, I think I'll feel better for the younger generations coming up that are starting to get that TikTok addiction and that TikTok brain, and it'll stop.
Yeah.
At least that will. Now
15
that
seconds.
means Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or any of the Meta apps, Twitter, whatever it is, gets more popular. I mean, that's fine. But when it comes down to it, it's all said and done, it can be a sigh of relief for certain people that have been on this app since Musical.ly. It can be a certain sigh of relief for people who have been on this app and have gotten canceled several times or up and down or whatever. It can be a sigh of relief to those people who have those kids that don't pay attention to anything but TikTok. And if it goes away, it goes away. But if it stays, I mean, that's fine too. And there's more people I can, meet and reach and talk to and everything like that.
More people you could heckle.
Honestly, I don't care if it stays or goes. If it goes away, it goes away. If it stays, it stays. When it comes down to it and it's all said and done, I don't think the benefits outweigh the disadvantages, but I think that it still has good in it. As far as people being able to use their voice and say things that you normally can't say on any of the other apps. I really wish that
podcast could go on to Spotify.
Bones, I love the flashbacks to memory lane watching your cam. You look like Ming, the merciless arch enemy of Flash Gordon.
Oh, that's epic.
Dude, Polar, I love you.
Polar, I love you, and I fucking hate you at the same fucking time, dude. I can't stop looking at that well-groomed asshole now. Jesus. But no, I don't really care. If it goes away, it goes away. I have 28,000 followers on there. Out of those 28,000 followers, how many are in here? Not that many.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's literally a follow fest. And if I mean, it's kind of like Toby. I mean, if you've heard Toby talk about the band, Toby's got over 1 million, almost 2 million followers now, and he's just like, okay, what the fuck ever. Like he didn't give a shit.
Right. I mean,
life is going to go on either way, and it will go on. I'm sorry if you guys have to stop and actually read a book now, or you have to spend time with your families, or you have to do something productive and constructive instead of just, because I'm guilty of it too, just laying in my bed and doom scrolling my fucking phone until I go, oh God, I got to go to bed, and I'm out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I look at it the same way. I mean, if it goes away, oh well. If it stays, cool. But,
right.
I do feel bad for businesses. Because it's back to porn.
Oh my God!
I feel bad for a lot of the businesses and the connections that people have made for their businesses and gotten them off of the ground because of TikTok.
Right, but they can always promote their businesses on other social media apps. It's not going to stop them from running their business. It's just they're not going to get the TikTok traffic anymore.
Right, and for all of the shit that people have gone through on TikTok, it has done some good.
Right. I mean, you got to have thick skin to be on TikTok. I mean, you're going to get offended by something or somebody, but if you're a TikTok veteran, you understand what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, the connections that people have made, the friends that I've met, and other people have met, channels of resources that people have made. How many, unfortunately we don't hear about these.
Right.
Which I think that it should be brought to the forefront. How many people have been saved by TikTok or somebody on TikTok?
Right.
Inadvertently.
Right.
Seeing a video, seeing something, and you're like, nope, not today. I'm going to muster on.
Right. Do you guys remember?
Yeah, we know.
Do you guys remember how you met me? The night that I was having and the way my life was that night. That is a key point, Bomber. You were already part of this. You guys met me on a night where I felt like my life was just, I was at my worst, and TJ got you guys together.
Mm-hmm.
And here I am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's the thing. I met Bomber off of TikTok. There's no question. I met Pit Boss off of TikTok. I met Amira after I sold my soul to the devil, apparently. So when it comes down to
was that TJ?
But no, I met Amira off TikTok as well. I met all three of these lovely people off TikTok. And the thing is, when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, I've met some really awesome people and I've met some really shitty people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be honest. We've all met the good people and we've all met the bad. Hell,
Hey, Michael, what's going on?
I've had 2 girlfriends off of TikTok that both ended up being toxic. I end up, it's just one of those things. At one point it was like a fucking dating app on that damn thing. You couldn't swipe right. All you could do is swipe up. Right. But you could leave a message saying, hey, I could take you away from who you're with, or hey, I could treat you better than the last, or whatever. And people have been married from TikTok, gotten in relationships, and
my daughter married her husband, met him on TikTok.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it like I said, it's done good, but it's also done a lot of bad.
Right.
There's also been controversies, and there's also been, arguments and fights and cancellations of people and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I I don't care either way. If it stays, great. If it doesn't, great. I've got other social medias and ways to get a hold of people. If I have you in my phone, if I have your number in my phone, if I have you on my Snapchat, if I have you in my phone in any way, shape, or form, cool. If I don't get any more people, cool.
The one thing I will specifically miss about TikTok is, and I am sorry if I bring up somebody that maybe everybody else doesn't agree with, Tiziant is one of my favorite people because he's like, hey, this happened in this city and this state and this went down. And so tell me, who is this? And how many people have been caught in the act of being a horrible human being? How many people have been called out? How many criminals have been caught? How many things like that have gone down and things have been and things have happened and bad things have stopped happening because of people like Tiziant and others that have called people out for their bullshit and things like that. That's a big thing. The emergency news broadcast from the White House just out now 2 minutes ago. This is a life-changing moment for the human race. It's unbelievable. Bigfoot claims to have been seen bomber. Polar Nights, you scare me.
I'm looking at it right now.
And yes, recipe ideas from TikTok. I love things like that.
Yeah.
There's been those, and I hate to bring up this particular situation, but look at the outcrying of community that people have been able to be a part of. There's when Toby very tragically, no longer had one of his children. There was a community there to support him and be there for him and to give he and Angel the support they needed. Mm-hmm. When there have been other people within our community that have, gone through these catastrophic moments in their lives, we've had that community rally together, help support them by getting them the help that they need, whether it was money or resources or things like that. For all the bad things that TikTok has done and brought into society, unfortunately, look at all the good things that have come out of it. And that's part of what pisses me off about this whole potential ban is that they're not doing it just because of the money. They're also doing it because of news. People are getting, real news from real people. Right. But they're going to kill communities of people that have come together. Stand in Pride was a very small thing that he started on TikTok. It's now become a huge thing. Yeah. And it's discouraging at best.
Right.
Well, I mean, you can be like everybody else and just sit there and go, okay, guys, so TikTok's getting banned. Follow all my other social medias. You're here. I mean, you can do that shit, and that's what everybody's been doing. I get it.
That's what I'm doing.
Listen, if you don't find me on another social media app, probably because I don't want to be on that fucking app, one. Number two, I've enjoyed my run on TikTok, and I would love to have it keep going. But at the same time, if it doesn't, I'm cool with that. You guys want to talk to me? You guys want to have a conversation with any one of us? We're always going to be here every Sunday, unless it's a holiday or fucking WrestleMania or something. But what? Oh, Jesus. Listen, Bomber was watching WrestleMania with the wife, and we had to respect that. God damn it. Okay.
Oh, like you weren't watching too.
Shit, I was watching on my phone that somebody was streaming on TikTok.
yeah. You saw that too. I was
there's several.
There's several. I was going through TikTok, and I'm like sitting here going, no, huh?
Yeah, no, there was several people streaming it.
Polar, I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. You're saying something about a breaking news thing happening?
I think he was being a smartass.
Okay.
Talking about Sasquatch.
Well, finding out he's related? Oh, that's easy.
Read all of it.
I read all of it. That's why I started laughing.
Bigfoot claims to have seen Bomber. Unbelievable.
And he didn't take a picture.
No, Bomber was hiding in the bushes.
In one particular bush, but
I mean, you're
you're a
7 foot tall dwarf after all.
This is true.
Jesus.
Oh my God. Well, yeah. So that's about the TikTok ban. So now we're gonna move forward, which means you're gonna have to put the yarn away.
All right, let me hold on a second. You made me split.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Which stitch are you at?
I don't know. She's making cock socks for everybody.
You got to keep them warm.
I'm not. I'm actually making myself something. Thank you.
You're making yourself a ball warmer.
My balls are bigger than yours.
Could you make sure mine are more tight Because they kind of hang down and drip in the water tank.
Oh my god!
There
I like
it
that.
is.
It's refreshing.
There it is.
Oh, look at
Little ball bag holder.
that ball bag.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be on the 4HP website. Amira's ball bag warmers.
Oh, I definitely making something special for you guys once I master the pattern. Trust me.
Has it 4HP on your nuts?
It's better than a ball koozie.
It's gonna be called a ball koozie.
And you can take it with your Blue Chew. It's fine. Oh Lord.
Okay, what
Oh,
Reddit story
This
do
one
you
for
have?
Bomber.
Oh, hey, can we always hope and wait?
For the Flock app.
Oh fuck, dude! I'm gonna put it to you this way: there is no other app that can do what TikTok does.
Bomber, I finished yours already.
Jesus fucking Christ, Gigantor! What the fuck? Elephantitis much?
Well,
Watermelon like a wrecking ball.
You have no marbles. Oh, so Amira, what do you got for us today on the Reddit side of things? And this is from the Am I an Asshole?
This is from the Reddit Am I the Asshole? And this is actually a story I found just today. And this one really resonated with me. So this one's actually kind of a hot one still. It's not even 24 hours old.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, this is
hot off the presses.
Right. This is one that's tagged with advice needed. It says, "Am I the asshole for not letting my in-laws babysit my baby when I have never been allowed inside their house?" Now, this is the story. My partner, who is 23 male, and I, who am a 22 female, have been together for 6 years since high school. I have not once been let inside his family home, even though he lives less than 15 minutes from me. I have brought it up several times how it's odd. I have never been inside and it always gets brushed off, and then they change the subject. I've been out front of his house hundreds of times, whether it's to pick him up or so he can drop something off or pick something up, but I've always been told to stay in the car out front while he runs in. I even pretended once to be busting to go to the bathroom when I was sitting outside in the car waiting, and I was told to just wait until I got home. Currently, he lives with me as we had a baby in the last year. However, that has been many hints dropped in conversations about me not letting my in-laws babysit or be left alone with my child. I straight up said to my partner, if I'm not allowed in your house, then neither is my baby. I should also add that my partner's extended family and friends have never been allowed inside the house either. The whole situation is so strange, and I don't know really what to do about it. Does anyone have any theories as to why they don't allow anyone inside? And am I the asshole for not letting my child go in the house without me when I've never been allowed inside? Also wanted to add, his parents are super nice, and if it wasn't for this, I would have no issues with them babysitting. It's just super weird to me.
Okay, first question.
I literally thought sex dungeon. The entire house is a sex dungeon.
First question: is their last name Gacy?
That stuff is not in here.
Oh, okay.
My personal thoughts went to hoarders. They're hoarders.
Well, I know, but when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. If I'm not allowed in your house, my kids aren't either.
No.
Exactly.
So no, you're not the asshole.
My answer
No,
for this is
definitely
NTA, definitely not the asshole. If I'm not allowed in the house, I don't give a shit if this is your grandchild. My kid's not going in.
Yeah.
Because I need to see the environment my child's going to be in. I need to know, are you living in filth or what's going on?
Oh yeah, I would want to, as a parent, I would want to see where my child is going to be.
Right. I mean, they could have like
You-
38 cats and 17 dogs and a snake and an iguana and tarantulas and I don't even know what. I'm not letting my kid in that house.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude, Bowler.
Where the fuck did that come from?
God, I love you, Bowler.
I miss
Polar
Walmart. It was fun. It
Nights.
was like a mix of
He misses
X-Files
being
and
the
Jerry
US.
Springer.
Polar Nights, please put down the glass of wine or alcohol
Or meth.
or the
Or the
pipe.
doobie.
Right.
Or you know what? Here's a thought. Stop drinking vitamin C orange juice with your acid.
Jesus.
Right.
Markings are great.
So just so everybody's aware from the thread, most people on here have said that this person is definitely not the asshole.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Consensus. 6 years and you've never been inside their house?
No.
Well, then
if I haven't been
No,
inside their
no,
house
no.
in 6 years, my baby ain't damn well ain't going in there.
Well, and
No, my
also,
baby.
like their extended family and friends have never been.
Wait a minute, are they nudists or something?
I mean,
They just walk around their house, balls out, like, hey,
so
what's
far
up?
there's been no update from OP on that one.
Okay.
Baller. Oh, I want to know where
98% homemade Mountain Dew. Don't judge me. Okay, we won't.
No,
Moonshine.
This is a no judgment zone. You can say whatever the hell you
No.
want. I mean,
Wait, he's in
Wrath
Norway.
has been doing it for the last 20 minutes.
He's in Norway, right?
I believe so.
So he's drinking polar bear piss. Got it. Makes sense.
Say what?
Why are we talking about pee holes?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's Wrath.
What the hell?
He even said this. I held back on a couple of things. I know, Wrath. Why do you think I want you on the damn podcast?
I told you.
First thing he's going to
unfiltered
say
here.
before we go live, what can I say and what can I say? Nothing derogatory. Be nice.
Bad Wrath. Bad.
Well, I mean, no, that one, I did not say pee holes. Oh, really? This guy right here that said pee hole? Is
That's
it you?
Yacht.
That's
No,
not, that's
I
not you.
think-
That's
No,
not you
that
at all.
was Yahtzee.
No,
That was Yahtzee.
Oh, that was Yahtzee. Okay. Well,
and
whatever.
I
Get a profile picture, fuckers.
I wonder what he meant by that.
Don't know.
Like maybe he was leaving a couple of letters out. So if you fill in maybe the E and the D and the O, or maybe he
He
was
said,
going.
well, I have a camera set up currently. Well, Wrath,
Well.
I don't have your email and I don't want you sharing it here. So I probably do have your email, but I don't know where it's at. Like at all. Hold on, let me check.
Well, you can reach out to Bomber at a specific email, or Bones, or anybody else.
You can send it to Bomber. Bomber can invite you in, whatever it
You
is.
could go to our Discord server and send him a DM.
Yeah, if you're not part of the Discord server, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you should be part of the Discord server.
Like, oh my god.
Like, oh my god.
Okay,
Tuesday.
I have to act like somebody in the Senate. What's a Discord server?
There it is.
Where did our Discord thing go?
I got him. I sent it to him.
I
remember I had Wrath on the podcast before, but it was the Bones Radio podcast.
I thought we used to have a banner that said Discord server. We had to.
We did, but it's probably gone. Well, we can trash that one now, and that one, and that one, and that one.
Yahtzee
And
said
that
it
one.
again.
We don't have any
It was
banners. What are
me.
you talking about?
Yep.
Yahtzee sits there with pride. It was me.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to work on a QR code for Discord. That way we can sit there and whenever we're here, we can just pop it up like this and say, you guys can scan this with your phones if you're at your computer and join the Discord server.
18
It's
in
up
the
to
week.
you.
Holy cow.
But
I'll
we'll
have that
get
soon, by the
to-
way.
Yeah, we'll have that eventually. And it'll be the 4HP server. Now, when you're on the 4HP server, I would tell you to be respectful, be kind, and all that jazz. But we're a bunch of smart ass assholes. We don't give a shit. If you piss people off, they can defend themselves. We're not going to do it for you.
Don't cry
Be a
about
big,
Get
be a
it.
big
Get
kid.
too out of control, then yeah, we will kick you.
I mean, yeah, if you get too out of control, then Big Hairy Daddy over here is going to get you. So he's going to put his hair. He's going to pull his hair down, and just get in that deep voice, be like, "Yeah, baby, you gone. Daddy's going to spank your ass out of here."
Don't mind if he eats you and you're on a For You page.
So, yeah,
Coming to the stage.
coming to the stage. It's your daddy. Oh God.
Oh, geez.
Hey, big man.
What's
up, dog?
What's going on, big
How
dog?
are you?
I'm okay, except for the mess behind me. Don't judge me.
Well, we have backgrounds you can put up, blur your background, all that good stuff. You know, not look like a hoarder or anything.
I mean, there's one that looks like a piano, like a brick wall.
Yeah.
I have a brick wall. Oh, it's over there.
Well, no, you just put it on your
jeez.
background on here.
Put it on your background; it disappears.
It's okay. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out.
Is that a Brothers printer or an HP printer?
Yes.
He's just asking, what's that random thing in the background?
That's a brother. That's a I don't know what the fuck this is. This is Canon.
Bomber,
Cannon.
is that your bed back there?
Yes,
Is that
it
where
is.
you make
Bomber,
sweet
what-
whoopee?
That's where I sleep.
What is this? The Newlywed Show?
pretty much.
Hey, right
Hi,
now we're
Wrath.
going to go for
ladies and
box
gentlemen,
number 1.
boys and girls, children that damn well shouldn't be in this live. This in the center of all of us is our good friend Wrath. He's absolutely amazing. I've had him on the podcast before when it was the Bones Radio podcast. He has sat with me on countless occasions and yacked away. Brother, how are you?
Well, my 11-year-old's an asshole. My wife.
Bro, I knew that from the first moment I met your 11-year-old.
Me too.
When your 11-year-old wasn't an 11-year-old.
Day she was born.
Day she was born. He just pulls her out. You're going to be an asshole.
This child's going to be a dick.
You came out with no peen, but you're going to act like one.
Right. Everything's good.
Peen.
Everything's good. Just...
So let me present to you the question that I presented to them. What are you going to do if TikTok does get banned?
God dang it.
Honest answer, nothing. It doesn't matter if it goes away or not, because I've made my family and my friends already. I've contacted each person outside of TikTok. I've been to, when Bomber, it's backwards. Yeah. When Bomber lived in Ohio, I'd go to their house a couple times a month. They'd come here. I've met Bones in person. I haven't met Pit Boss or Amira yet, but you know,
motherfucker didn't even stand up when he met me the first time.
I was in fucking pain. 9.5 hour drive, you fucking dick.
Well, to be fair,
I'm still not letting you live that down.
Toby's, he doesn't spend much anyway, so he's just.
He didn't have a blue chew, did he?
Yes, I was standing upright.
I think so.
No, that is
Tim.
true. The first time I met you was at Toby's when we had I think it was the second Toby's reunion.
Yes, it was.
And your daughter was there, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's been me and Lily thing every year. Kind of like
now this year's the last one, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's fitting considering TikTok might get banned. It'd be fitting for the last Toby's meetup to be there. I want to make it. I want to go so bad. I'm going to do my damnedest, but I don't know. Money is always a fucked up thing for me. And I'm not going on TikTok and panhandling. Sorry. That's what somebody said. TikTok is a glorified panhandling site for people. I think it was
in some aspects. Yeah. I mean, like, at least they stopped the sleeping lives.
Oh God, those are
Dude,
so
what was up with that?
Where people would like be trying to get people to send them certain gifts to activate certain noises in their house.
Oh yeah, that dumb shit. And people just sleeping on live, period.
You know how funny that was, especially watching somebody with like video game wise. They're playing a video game and all you see them is their head down, their fingers on a keyboard and a mouse, and the dang thing's moving. The game's moving, and you're like, number one, that's probably not even really you. You're not even asleep. You're probably out partying with somebody, and everybody thinks that's you.
Yeah, they do a lot of pre-recorded shit now.
Yeah.
There's literally a couple on TikTok. They sit there and they do all this pre-recorded shit, and then there's another couple I've seen. God, they're so annoying.
There you go.
They still do the AI crap. And
that's another brick in the wall.
Oh, Rose, Galaxy, and I'll kiss her. And it's like nobody gives a shit if you kiss your ratty little girlfriend. That's fine. And I go in just to see how many people are watching and how many gifts are getting thrown up. Holy fuck, man! Like I want to stand there like an idiot going, oh roses, oh yeah, hot dog. It's like nobody cares.
Thank you for the glizzy.
Oh yeah.
I am going to grab that.
No, thanks, Bomber. Thanks for the glizzy.
Oh yes, that's being that's
please I gotta pull that off there and it's gonna be part of the show now.
Thanks, guys.
Just zoomed in on his face. Thanks for the glizzy. No,
hey,
you're right, Wrath. We've met a lot of people off here, and we've become friends. I'll put it to you this way: me and Wrath, we've known each other for a long time, and we have never Well, there's times where we do, but we have not always seen eye to eye.
No, but we're fucking adults and can talk it out
Exactly.
and have a conversation. And guess what? Just because we don't see eye to eye doesn't mean that we can't be friends about it.
Why can't we be friends?
You know, Bomber
Really?
and I have
Caller?
not seen eye to eye on a couple things, and I still love him like a brother. It
Usually
is what
because
it
he's on his
is.
knees, but it's besides the point. I mean,
No, I remember the time that me and Wrath actually did have a knockout drag out, and I appreciated him for that because he called me out on my shit, and I will always appreciate him for that. And that's why Wrath is one of my friends, is because he is honest with me, 100% honest with me. And I've met some really good, honest people on this app, like Wrath, like Bomber, like Amira, like Pit Boss. And I think honestly, when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, I'm happy with who I have in my life.
If you can't be honest with the people that you call family, then who the fuck can you be honest with?
Right.
Are they really your family?
Right.
You know, and the one thing that I really loved was when everything first, I think he picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Hi, everybody. I just want to talk about the hair products that we use today.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
it's protein based.
Yeah, give me a couple minutes. I'll shake one out for you. What?
That's right. We'll get you an extra bottle here just in a minute. Almost done.
Oh, my God. The thoughts and views of this fucking live, man. I'm telling you.
Are always bones.
But
the thoughts and views of this live are those of 4HP.
You got it.
Anyway, go ahead, Wrath.
no, I was just saying that you can't, if you can't tell people how you're feeling,
Right.
and even if it's a different type of opinion than they have, or can't call them out and be like, hey, listen, what you just said is bullshit and you need to stop, because although I can take it, it's enough. You know,
Right.
It only so many times I can be called a fat person, or only so many times I could be called old, or whatever. And it's like, okay, yeah, great, I am fat, I am old. You're going to be an asshole the rest of your life. What the fuck, And I am a good person.
Isn't that what you said to me?
Yeah.
Okay, Wolf, really quickly, look up Gen X shenanigans.
But
yeah, it's still under Gen X shenanigans. Sorry, guys. That'll change. So
I just put the QR code in our chat. You're welcome.
you did in our chat?
In the Discord chat, yeah.
Oh,
the
okay. I'll just okay.
So somebody's gonna have to test it.
I got it. Hold on.
All right, Kramer.
What the fuck is
Marty, we got the new Discord.
That would show better if you didn't have that background up. That's all I'm saying. Your hair.
Oh, you mean shut off the background and show my full head of hair? Oh, jeez.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Children, please avert your eyes, and if you are sensitive to scary things, please take off your glasses or cover your face.
So I wasn't able to see comments until just now, but Michael, thank you. I know that, please play the airplane clip of, I think I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. Because that's what Pit Boss looks like right now.
It just needs to be upside down.
Marty.
Oh, wow.
We hit 1.121 gigawatts.
Hey, don't call me a gigawatt.
What?
That's racist.
Wow.
No. Racist was we used a Mr. Coffee instead of a Starbucks.
Wow.
But I say it, and
today.
I'm repeating it from somebody else that I've heard it from. I consider myself a good person. It doesn't mean I'm always going to be a nice person.
I mean,
So,
that I can agree with that 100%.
There's a difference
You are a
between
good person, but you
and a
have had your moments.
There's a difference. You can be a good person and not be a doormat.
Right.
I'm a good person. You fuck with my family, you fuck with my friends, or you try to take advantage of me, I stop being a good person. I become an asshole.
Yep. I don't wake up in the morning wanting to be an asshole, but if people push that asshole button, first of all, giggity. Second of all, I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna meet your fucking your fucking energy.
Oh my gosh!
Right
do, do I have to? Do I have to do it? Do I have to? Do I have to do it?
Can I read you guys?
Do I have?
Can I read you guys an email?
Sure.
Real quick.
Am I going to be offended?
So, no.
Is it gonna be offensive?
No. Okay. So I worked for a company, and I'm not going to bash the company. I bash the company in the email a little bit, but not much. I'm not going to say who the company is. But this gentleman said they're interested in me. They're interested in me for the groundskeeper position for this company. I sent him an email back. My experience with this company is not good. It is a company that plays off of favoritism and poor management. I will never work for this company again. Thank you for the offer. I mean, was that professional enough?
Short and sweet, right to the point.
I mean, that's pretty much my professional fuck off moment there.
That was so professional that damn, I'd still hire you on. Because you're straightforward. You're straightforward to the point. Because how many Kevins and Karens you had to go deal with?
I would have been a little bit more politically correct. I'd have been like, I appreciate the fact that you consider me an asset that you would like to acquire. But given the fact that what you could pay me based on my experience with you wouldn't be enough to buy the presidency, I'm going to have to pass.
Right. No, it was more on the lines of I've worked for your company twice, been let go from your company twice over stupid shit. And the first time was because your manager at that place was ignorant as hell. Cruella DeVille, literally, she had a half black, half white hair. And this woman was all about Jesus when we were in front of everybody. But whenever she gets back there, it's, oh, you guys are pieces of shit. And then the second time was literally, oh, we don't like the fact that you're being proactive and you're doing your job really, really well. So we're going to let you go. They couldn't give me a reason. The second time was because it was called theft of time. They basically saying I was working, I was getting paid for not doing anything yet. You see me on the cameras always doing something. So it was a bunch of bullshit. Anyway,
this is the recent employer.
Yeah, this is the one that was theft of time, and yeah, that one.
This is the most recent previous.
They're still sending me emails about fucking jobs at that company. I'm like, are y'all dumb?
Do you know who I am? I am God.
I am Optimus Prime.
I will come back to work for you for $150K a year with a $50,000 sign-on bonus. That's
right.
You could tell them, sure, I'll work for you. I want a guaranteed contract for 5 years with a 10% increase every quarter that I meet my quota and or goals, what have you. Oh, and my starting pay that I was at when I left your or when I was
really,
discharged from employment, I want 10% increase on top of that. And sure, I will consider the offer at that point. Would you like me to write it for you? Hey, try it. Somebody try it. If you're not a member, please try it.
Yeah, somebody take a picture of that.
Somebody try scanning it and see if it works. I don't know if I fucked up.
It did.
It worked?
Mm-hmm.
I did it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Discord QR code. So if you want to be part of the Discord, if you guys want to talk to us, give us your ideas, give us your thoughts, give us your concerns, all of it, it is right here in the middle. Go ahead. I'm going to give you about 60 seconds to go ahead and scan it because look at that beautiful face in the middle. We can't block that face. So here you go.
But I did it. I made it work.
You did, and I'm proud of you. Thank you very much. You're awesome.
That was
I don't care what anybody says about you. You're a good person. What? No,
there's a button to be pushed.
I will say this. I will say this to all of you. I do appreciate the time and the effort that you put into everything. I do. I'm working on making it to where it monetarily benefits all of us, and I'm trying to push that as hard as I can on my end. So I'm writing, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing all that kind of stuff, and I want you guys to be able to benefit from it as much as anything else. And I appreciate everything you guys do. That's honest from me. Other than that, fuck all you. I don't care.
Fair enough.
Go lick a taint. Pick
I
one.
will. I will. God damn it.
Oh, fine.
Speaking of taints,
Tackle Box is doing great.
We'll put that back up at the end, by the way. If you guys didn't get it, if you're watching on your phone and you didn't get it, let me know. But I'll put it back up at the end so you guys can actually get that and do it.
How about a thought here, Bonesy? Bonesy, instead of having the little logo thinger next to your nugget up there, maybe put the QR code up there.
Why?
Because then anybody can scan it at any time.
But why?
Or if we can use the other side.
Let's see if you can actually. Let's see if they can actually do that. Because I highly doubt it. But
that's pretty tight.
Now,
just saying.
Well, I mean, my phone has the.
Oh right, he said tight. Giggity.
That is the QR code for our Discord server. The invite for our Discord server.
No, it won't pick it up.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, because it's pixelated.
Joker just said it works.
Yeah, but he scanned it when it was full size.
Yeah,
when it was big.
It was Blue Chew activated.
My face is all covered up in shit.
Now that when it goes back to being a micro code, apparently it's not big enough to please.
Right.
Well, guys, our barcode
at the same time.
Okay. Our scan code has a voice. The voice is Wrath.
Scan me, bitches.
That's dirty.
Sorry.
And actually a little bit exciting. Giggity.
Dear God.
Oh,
you sound like Kramer on helium when you say that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Swaggity.
Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, our newest member of the podcast now.
Wow.
Reeling it in,
baby.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Okay. So we have talked about
Polar
the Reddit
Knights.
story.
Wait. Polar Knights, I can never join your Discord then, saved by tech ignorance, but yet you're on Twitch? Contradiction much?
No, just you can join the Discord, Polar. You just go to the computer, pull us up on there, and then at the end of it, you can scan it with your phone. Go to your app store and download a QR code scanner, and it'll take you there.
Yeah, it'll run you straight there.
Yeah.
Or if you have a Android phone, it will do it automatically.
Yes, and if you have an Android phone, it'll do it automatically.
Or we could email him the invite, or you could share the link.
We'll get you in Discord somehow, some way, homie.
PC on PC. On your Twitch. You can put the link on your Twitch. Yeah.
Or use Google QR scanner. There you go.
God damn. You know what? I'm just gonna I gotta put my phone to the side. I'm reading text from somebody that is literally so, and you'll find out later. Me and Pit Boss have been playing a game called Helldivers. Yes, go back to your knitting. You're fine. You gave me the up look. Okay, I know that look. My mom gave me that fucking look. Quit it.
Which is currently that game is currently in my wish list. If anybody wants to gift that to me, I mean,
when's your birthday, Bomber? When's your birthday?
Sometime in May.
So it's May, guys. Get him the goddamn.
That'd be awesome.
Hey, if you ain't got to buy your birthday, I'm gonna buy it for you. I'll put it that way. I'll give it to you on Steam. So he does. It's one of my buddies. His name's Vex, and he absolutely is a fabulous individual. Me and him will sit there and just not even play the game. We'll just sit there and talk, and we talk about all different kinds of subjects and everything like that. So the one thing. He loves to sit there and experiment with stuff. So he's sending me text about a certain new thing that's going on. And I'm just like, bro, I'm in the middle of a podcast. Let me talk to you about it when we get on later. But so we've talked about the TikTok ban. We've talked about what we will do or what not do, whatever. We tied our Reddit story, and we have brought in our lovely gentleman right here in the middle, man in the middle himself, who loves to get covered in all of the mess. Yeah, you're in the middle of the circle jerk.
Wrath in a can.
Wrath in a can.
Bomber.
And we got our good friend Wrath.
Send a message to Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
What's your stream name, Bomber? Anyway, so now we're going to talk about the future of this channel.
My account name?
So
What's your
have. Go ahead.
Steam name? What's your Steam name?
Get it out of the way. Bomber 521.
Well, there's like Bomber, and then
I don't remember half the goddamn things I need to remember, but I remember Bomber 521.
Bomber 6951.
Oh, now I have to learn a new number, you bastard.
God dang it! Here we go again.
6591.
6951.
6951. Bomber
6951.
Or you could just log into Twitch real quick, and he could just find you or something.
Anyway, you guys talk about your OF things later. Oh no, we had a full-on conversation about that shit too, and we're gonna have many conversations about certain things, and OF is definitely one of them. And that's going to be in the future. It's probably going to be dedicated to a whole fucking podcast because of how stupid people are. But I will, when it comes down to it, when we talk about that, I will actually have people from OF in here, and they can tell us the benefits and disadvantages of what it is and what it's not. But having said that, the future of this channel is going to be moving forward. No longer GXS, no longer just about Gen Xers. It's about everybody. It's called 4HP, which is 4 Heathens Podcast, or you can just call it whatever you want. 4 horsepower, 4 hit points, 4 horny people, 4 hairless Pekingese, fucking whatever. But the thing is, we're going to be doing a couple of things. So Bomber has come up with a logo. He's come up with a video. He's done a fabulous job of it, and I appreciate everything that he's done with that. This logo is fucking insane. I absolutely love it. A nice big wood shield with some heathen writing on there, and we've got the 4 HP in the middle. Now, if you guys think, oh god, that's not a P, it's a fucking P. Shut up.
Looks like
we put a lot of time and effort in that, so you be nice. And then I'm also gonna go to Pit Boss, who's been running the game side of things. He has been handed that. This is his deal. He does the gaming. Whatever he games is whatever he games. I'll be there. I won't be there. Bomber will be there. He won't be there. It doesn't matter. Gaming is just that kind of thing. It's always going to be Pit Boss. So any kind of gaming schedule, any changes, anything like that come from Pit Boss. He's part in basically the CEO of a 4HP Gaming in that sense, I guess, or the manager of 4HP Gaming. Bomber is, of course, our technical guru. He does all this special, super sexy stuff that you see. And then we have our lovely knitting lady down at the bottom. I'm going to call you out every time I see those goddamn needles.
It's not needles. It's a crochet hook.
What the fuck ever?
Yeah, they're hooks, fucker.
I'm a happy
I'm
hook.
gonna give you shit. I'm gonna give you shit until you knit me a fucking hat, a pair of mittens, and a pair of socks. And then I will wear those motherfuckers on this podcast.
Okay, I got a question.
He needs a yarmulke.
She's gonna get me like the knee-high ones in the fucking. She's a maniac.
What did Katniss say?
I don't know. What'd you say, honey?
I said make it hot pink.
Make it hot pink.
Done.
She said done.
What a hooker.
So anyway, we've got all that. Amira is actually running our social media side of it, the Discord and everything else. So you guys will see more stuff on social media from her. If you guys have any questions about anything, put it in the general chat on Discord. What?
Put it in the general chat on Discord, or we all have email addresses. So you can email.
People are asking me for my Steam, so I.
Oh, well, that's because you're a popular, hairy, sexy man, and we all want to hear your voice while you're shooting bugs.
Yeah.
But
in the Discord, there are individual spots for each person. So if you have things you want to make sure get to me, there is a room that says Amira. There's also a room for Bomber Bones and Pit Boss. So you want to talk about specific things. There's also just different places to put things. So if you have questions or DM me, my DMs on Discord are open.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, Polar. I get the fact that you don't like disco, but the Aurora Borealis itself. If I had that out my fucking window all the time, I would have my windows. I would live in a glass house. I'm just saying.
True that.
Thank you.
Listen, Linda. I don't care. Okay, it's yarn and fucking shit. Okay, all right. No. You're making cock socks and whatever else. Don't give me that fucking look.
Here we go.
And what's wrong with fucking disco?
Nothing wrong with disco. No, I would love to live where I could actually see that. Fuck, half the people just want to. What?
Dude, she's got that look.
She does.
Put me back in the bottom.
Stop looking at me that way, Mom. Fuck.
Can I get put me in the
God damn.
bottom? Put me in the green room. Put me in the green room. Put me in the
I need a safe space.
I didn't do anything. I was being quiet.
Anyway,
rat did it.
so Amira has done a lot of work with the Discord, and we just got the QR code for Discord. And if you guys want to be a part of that, as she has said, there are separate rooms for each one of us. If you guys want to talk to us individually, if you have ideas that you want to share, anything like that. Now, me, on the other hand, I am doing what is going to try to push us forward. I am writing out an entire D&D campaign that goes for 4HP. I'm also in talks with people about getting dice made. We're also going to but my end all be all is to push to be at cons, to be either A, invited to cons, or B, to be at cons, and have a panel and talk to people and stuff like that. But I am going to write out a campaign that's going to that's probably going to take you 1 to 4 sessions. Once your campaign's done, you can tell me, oh, Miss Wild Wolf does make dice. But once the campaign's done, if you guys enjoyed that one, I'll make another one. The thing is, not only that, I'm going to represent 4HP as much as I possibly can as everywhere I go. As far as like fairs, Ren fairs and stuff like that goes, Comic-Cons, anything like that, I'm going to try to push as hard as I can for those. And also write you guys some epic D&D stories that you guys can use in your campaigns and stuff like that. So that's my part of it that I'm doing, and plus whatever else we can do to move it forward and push it forward. We'll probably do some, there could be some 4HP RuneWorks in the mix. There could be a lot of different things that we can do. We really haven't talked a lot about the potential of what can be done, but we know what is at this moment. And we're pushing our hardest to give everything we can to you guys. So if you guys can do me a favor, if we're going to work hard for you, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to like and share. I need you guys to make sure that you let everybody know that this is a podcast that you love listening to. They should give it a shot. I want to see our numbers grow. I'm not going to make it stale. I'm not going to leave it alone. I'm going to keep pushing the same thing over and over. Like and share, please. Always like, share, and comment. Always let people know, because you are the reason why we get farther. If we don't get farther, is because people don't give a shit enough to do that. It's simple. It's easy. You hit a button, you hit a button, you hit a button, you're done. No big deal. So do me that favor. If I'm going to work hard for you, if Bomber's going to work hard for you, if Pit Boss is going to work hard for you, if Amir is going to work hard for you, we need you guys to do a little bit for us and just like, share, comment, and hell, even put on that fucking notification bell that's annoying to everybody if you have to. I don't care. Do what you can do. Spread the word. Let people know that 4HP is the podcast that you want to watch, that you want to listen to, that you want to talk about, and let them know, hey, they're doing this, whatever we do. Hey, by the way, they have a Discord. Come check it out. Check out their YouTube channel. Check out all of it. So,
and merch will get updated. Once I get some new logos that are screen friendly or print friendly, we will get the merch updated as well.
I've already taken all the merch off of here, and I'm going to be working on that with you as well.
Speaking of which, hey, for 5 mics, where's that email?
Yeah, and by the way, if you guys can do me a favor, email Fifine, F-I-F-I-N-E. Well, wait, F-I-F-I-N-E. Went dyslexic for a moment. But email or message Fifine and say, hey, these guys all use your mics. Well, hold on. It's here. These guys all use your mic. This guy still uses his fucking headset from work. But we want to get sponsors. I'm gonna shoot for Old Glory, which is the energy drink that I drink. I want to shoot for Fine Mics. I want to shoot for any kind of. I want to shoot for Dice Company to also sponsor us. I want to push as much as I can. I said that in 2024 we're going to push as hard as we can. We're redoing this. We're revamping it to something that everybody can love, not just Gen Xers, not just for a certain category of people, but for everyone. That way everyone feels included. So make sure that you guys put the word out. It's your voice that makes this happen. It's your voice that makes it go. And I promise you this, we will not get too big for our britches, because I'm the one guy that will remind everybody, remember where you came from. Keep your fucking feet on the ground. Don't try to get too high in the air, because I will yank you back down and bring you to reality.
Because Bones' middle name is Humble.
Yeah, and don't forget,
no, my
guys,
middle name's not Humble. My middle name's Common Fucking Sense.
Yeah, even small businesses. We love small businesses. We do.
Oh, 100%. I'll promote a small business all day. In fact, me and Bomber got to get together and work on a commercial for Meat So Horny. Jacoby Race. Yeah. We need to pull some stuff for that and make a commercial for them. One, either you or Bomber, Pit Boss or Bomber, one of the other can do the voiceover for it. I would probably say Bomber, because it's that deep, sultry voice that, get this meat so horny, baby.
But you need a chick voice to talk about how the Meat So Horny is working.
Well, that's whenever we talk. Listen, we can talk about the rubs, and that'll be Bomber will be doing the rubs, and you'll be doing the squirt sauce. They literally have a sauce line called Squirt.
I saw it.
Yeah.
And Darcy said
like a little injection herself.
Darcy said there's one that said "rub me out."
Be proud of it.
She said it should be called "grub me out" because you eat it.
Well, I'm still saying right off the bat, they still need an injection one, so I could go. They inject this one, ladies.
Now, if you guys don't know
you can do that with any of the sauces,
right? If you guys don't know about meats, it's called Meats So Horny. Go check them out. They do rubs, they do sauces, they do a lot of different things. And you guys might recognize some of your favorite adult film stars that are on there that are models for the brand. Absolutely fucking hilarious, because they have a whole line that is dedicated to one certain adult film star. And they have other adult film stars on there, and it's funny because he's got one she's like this and she's holding a hot dog, but she wasn't holding a hot dog before that.
It's called Rub One Out. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, Rub One Out. Yeah, the names of this is fabulous.
Can we stop for 1 second and just so Jacoby and Swami are part of this, okay?
Right.
And if you don't know Jacoby's story, he was working for a company and they just didn't appreciate who he was. And they didn't appreciate the work that he put in. He just said F it one day and left. And now look at him. He's been touring with his comedy show. He's got this Meat So Horny. He has just turned his life around.
Dude, he struggled at the first of that, though.
He did. Yeah, he was struggling.
They got screwed for a while.
Yeah.
Well, he went on a tour with some guys and they got screwed out of their money. One, two, I know Jacoby personally. I met this guy over in Indiana when I went out to meet to hang out with friends, and Jacoby came with his dad and his former friend at the time. I won't mention his name. If you don't know, then don't worry about it. Yeah. They came over, and Jacoby's so fucking down to earth. The dude is just easily approachable, easily meetable. I saw him over at Toby's, and it's like we never skipped a beat. I mean, he's a great dude. And I know that he was a welder. He was a comedian, and then he got out of comedy because he did comedy over at what was it? Is the black comedy show, like on stage, the Apollo? He did the Apollo.
Yeah.
He was on Def Comedy Jam. And then he just kind of fizzled out, and then he went to welding, and he was a welder for a while, and then he got tired of it, and he went back to comedy, struggled, got back on his feet, and now he's doing a podcast, he's doing comedy, he's doing barbecue line rubs and stuff like that. And it's not only Jacoby that's part of it, and Swami, Gary the barbecue chef is part of it. What's his name? The Get Fuck Karen guy.
That's fuck.
You know who I'm talking about.
Quinn.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's part of it too. There are 4 or 5 of them that are part of it. They're absolutely fabulous individuals, and they are amazing. And I want to try some of these rubs and stuff like that, but because he is my friend and he's an amazing individual, I will definitely promote his line for free. So we're going to definitely work on that. And have just like, oh, and by the way, this podcast brought to you by, and then We'll have a fucking commercial for you guys. It'll be like a little short 30-second commercial. I'm sure Bomber will come up with some really, really sexy things to say about it. And then Amir's going to be like, don't forget the squirt sauce. Oh, yeah.
I want to try the rubs. They got a pecan, however the fuck you say it. Pecan rub. They've got just stuff for pork, stuff for beef. It looks like it's got a really good product. So.
Oh yeah, I've already told Jacoby I'm going to order some and go from there. And I've actually given Jacoby a good little mixture to use as a rub too. I was like, bro, if you put these two together, it's fucking phenomenal. And he's like, oh shit. So, I'll just tell him call that rub the bone.
But here's the thing. I just want to make sure that anybody that wants to sponsor us are watching this or watch it later. We're going to tell you right up front. We are not going to candy coat how we feel about the product.
No, we will not. I don't care. I don't care if you pay me $1 million. I'm not going to lie about it.
Honest opinion.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Listen.
Well, and if we don't believe in your product, we're not going to take anything for it. Right. I mean, like if we're not going to incorporate it. If it's something like that, you're screwing people out of money and fucking people around. No.
Right.
Fuck off. Take a long walk off a short pier.
By the way, guys. Oh, go ahead, Reth.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, one more time, just for you guys, and I'll do it for another 60 seconds. This is the QR code to the Discord. So if you guys have not got it before, get it now. We will show it and feature it on everyone. I will show it for 60 seconds at the beginning, 60 seconds at the end. Please join the Discord. Let us know what you want to talk about, what subjects we need to touch on, anything that you want to talk to us about as far as the aspects of all of our things that we're doing as far as Discord, gaming, the creative side, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Give us your thoughts, give us your concerns, give us your questions, join our Discord, and just have a good time and enjoy yourself. Any derogatory remarks, any racist remarks, any anti whatever remarks, you're just going to get booted instantly. There's no question about that. We won't put up with people's bullshit, but at the same time, your opinion is valid. You can state your opinion, that's fine. But if you do it in a very nice manner, that would be the best. If you come in spouting political shit, you're out. If you come in spouting religious shit, you're out. It's not a place for that. It's a place to share thoughts and ideas and have conversations with people, and that's what we want. So, get this QR code, join the Discord,
everybody
have fun.
It feels good.
Please don't give me a reason to use my steel-toed boots to knock you off the server. I don't like doing that.
No, she will too.
She will do it. She will.
I'm gonna
pull that trigger.
I'm
going to put it to you this way. She has full reign on who she lets in and kicks out 100%. It is her baby. She will kick you out if she does not like the fact of what you're saying and what you're doing. And she'll let us know, hey, by the way, Bomber, I had to kick out your sister because she was being a cunt to me. And Bomber's going to go, okay, hold on, let me talk to her and let's have a discussion. Or Bomber's going to be like, well, fuck her, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't know if you even have a sister, bro. I'm just...
I am his sister, so.
No, you're not. You didn't come out of the same vajayjay.
Four out of the 5 people in this podcast have a trouser banana, and the one that doesn't has bigger balls than all of us. So
4 out of 5 people recommend the Discord with their trouser banana.
My horn is bigger than theirs.
Yeah, listen. I said you got bigger balls.
I wear them on my chest.
Yes.
Well, okay, we get it, Amira. We're all horny.
And I have a fiercely protective tackle box. So
why did you give me a face when I showed you this? It's cool, man. What the hell? Why aren't you I
don't have a horn, but I
cannot be jealous.
I do have a Buzz Lightyear drone.
Next time I go to a Ren fair and I see one, I'll get you one.
What I really want is a griffin. I used to have there used to be this fair called Scarborough Fair in Texas, and I had this fantastic griffin that used to hang from line and it was huge. And my stepmother decided to take scissors to it.
Well, she's not going to be able to take scissors to anything else.
No.
All right. So,
but anyway, that is the new. Does she have nice balls? Yes.
No, it says I do, and that doesn't ask.
Oh,
no, I just said yes. My wife's seen them. Of course, she has.
I'm in the process of designing a 4 HP dice tower.
Yes, he's doing a 4 HP dice tower. Did you get that TikTok I sent you with the axe?
Yes.
Dude, that's fucking cool, isn't it? Like, if you could figure out a way to make that into a dice tower, that'd be fucking badass.
Well, and I've seen a couple that are pretty cool. Like, I made one. I took somebody else's design, but I printed one for my, I guess you could say, future son-in-law. Possibly.
Is he?
I'm sorry.
Is he inserting himself into your daughter?
Or your son?
Or your son?
My oldest daughter has been dating him for like 4 or 5 years now.
Okay, and has he asked her to marry him?
Yeah.
Okay, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean,
has he asked her to marry him?
But whatever. But
has he asked her to marry him?
I made him a collapsible dice tower that it'll get down to about this big, and then you literally can pull it apart and twist it.
It's an expandable dice tower.
Yeah,
it's a grower, not a shower.
Exactly. And what's neat about it, what's actually neat about it is like you collapse it and then you take, so it's got the tray out front. So you unhook the tray and that's the top.
Hey, monkey.
So you collapse it all back down and that's the top of it closed. But anyway, but yeah, I'm working on creating some type of cool design for a dice tower.
Cool. Now Amira has stated that we all have a separate separate area in Discord to where you guys can talk to us individually. So if you have any questions or ideas or thoughts for Bomber and his 3D printing about something or design you want to share to him, let him know that. If you have any thoughts or ideas about gaming that you want to see on the 4HP gaming side of it, let Pit Boss know. If you have thoughts or ideas about the campaign that I'm writing out, I'm all down for it 100%. And when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope everything goes well from here on out. We are going to be 4HP from now on. No more changes, no more bullshit. This is it. This is the final product. You guys are going to have to deal with it one way or the other. So either way, it's here. It's here to stay. Whether it's just me or if it's all of us or just one of us, it's going to be here. So I hope you guys enjoy the product that we give you. If you have any ideas or thoughts, if you guys want to see guests on here, they'll be sat right there in the center seat where Wrath is. And
there's a guest suggestion section too.
Yes, there is a guest suggestion section. And if you have somebody that you say, hey, like Elmo brought us her uncle, Al. Amazing individual. Love him to death. We hope to get him on again. But what?
International Dodgeball Day, June 30th.
Well, June 30th, we hope to have him on again. But he's an absolutely fabulous individual. His name's Al Kaplan. You guys go check him out. But if you guys have suggestions or even a relative that you know that is maybe somewhat popular or just interesting in a way, I don't care if you're well known or not known at all. It doesn't matter to me.
It could be your mom for all we know.
Yeah, people are people.
Or your 104-year-old grandmother.
Right. And I'll screen them as they come through and everything like that. So anyway, that's it from us on 4HP. We appreciate you guys' time, your efforts, your awesomeness. Please like, share, comment, let everybody know that we're here. And don't forget to tune in next Sunday, 5 o'clock Central Time, or whatever other time zone you have that is weird as fuck, because apparently there's 30-minute time zones too. Fucking shit. I'm going to have to figure out Canadian time from now on. What the hell?
Just add an A to it. Canadian, eh?
Oh, I mean, all do
5:30, eh?
Well, you've heard what a Canadian cuckoo clock sounds like, right?
No.
It just says sorry. I mean,
it's all about the loonies, the toonies.
You know what?
Shut up, Meg.
Raise your horns into the air. There is plenty here to share. All are welcome. Take